I'm joined here this afternoon at Africa Tech Festival by Jono Calder from AstraZeneca. You've just come from the cybersecurity and cloud stage. Talk to us a little bit about some of the challenges facing healthcare sectors and healthcare when it comes to cybersecurity. What are some of the biggest threats in terms of what you're looking at?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great panel. I think for me, healthcare industry as a whole is obviously coming up when it comes to cybersecurity. We're probably a little bit behind the fintech space, where obviously you're looking at financial data, so there's a higher interest. But I think medical record data is going to become an interesting focus, particularly in Africa, because as we start moving to electronic medical record platforms and so forth within various countries. But I think for me, it's really two sides to it, and I spoke about this on the panel, really around our controls as an organization such as AstraZeneca in the pharmaceutical space, and then the controls for partners in the network, because we don't work alone, in an organization with thousands of solution partners internally, and then solution partners for diagnostics and screening. So we're really trying to work with industry experts, invest, I think, both time, money, resources, people, to ensure that obviously we try and find all the vulnerabilities before our cyber criminals find them, right? So I think we've got a way to go, particularly I think externally as an industry as a whole, but I think there's some incredible partners and people that we can bring along to help us along that journey. And I think one of the key things I did say is it's an area we're going to have to invest in as pharma and as healthcare, because we need the experts, right? We're not the experts in cybersecurity. We're the experts in healthcare, right? So we should rely on them as much as possible.
And so on that, Jono, why are events like Africa Tech Festival so useful to AstraZeneca, companies like yours, for networking, for brainstorming conversations just like this?
So I think for me, as my role, I'm responsible for Middle East and Africa. So I think, on the panel today, someone from Kenya, someone from Nigeria. Every market's got its complexities, right? And I think it's an opportunity here for us to just talk together, understand the challenges that we're seeing, but then also hear the great solutions that are coming out of Africa as well. And, we have the saying, building solutions in Africa, for Africa, by Africa. So I think for me, this event is really around how do we network, how do we meet each other? I mean, I've never heard of Minnow Health today, who's an AI company in cybersecurity. I had never heard of AI in cybersecurity, right? Maybe it's because I'm not focused primarily in cybersecurity. But I think that's the value of events like this, is meeting these people, making those connections, and then hopefully building partnerships moving forward.